guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, I have not really done a video on this Krillin in quite a while, and, I mean, for almost kind of a mysterious reason, I feel like I don't use this Krillin enough. This guy is right up my alley for what I like in terms of a character, and, I mean, one thing that we should also, I think, really give this guy extra respect about, is this guy accounts for the boss's AoE attacks, which, I mean, we can almost never say, right? So this Krillin, you know, he gets 20% damage reduction, he gets 20% damage reduction against one enemy, and then he gets 20% damage reduction before attacking. So he is given a tool against boss AoEs. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's like they know. All right, like, you know, Amatsu runs in, like, against, like, Omega or Fusion Zamasu with one of these, you know, shitty-ass characters, like Dokkan Fest 1718 or something like that. And he gets blown away, and he's like, oh, well, golly. You know, I mean, not every character can be perfect, right? And it's like, yeah, then you use some of these beasts, and it's like, oh, yeah, looking way better. I guess we'll probably just leave, yeah, perfect. Krillin with my 23rd World Tournament Goku is a good idea. I think I'll do this right here. Let's just get Super Saiyan 4 Goku built up as much as we can. So we have the Gohan and Piccolo here. I'm going to try them out. I will super attack with them. Yeah, we're going to try the Gohan and Piccolo out here. I have not used... Oh, that's so good. Perfect RNG for us. Omega super attacking right away, locking Super Saiyan 4 Goku down from attacking him. That's really good for us. So Krillin, we could probably just leave Krillin and 23rd World Tournament Goku on rotation pretty much this whole fight. Now, I brought Krillin, or Gohan and Piccolo. They're the character that we're going to utilize. You do need, like, 23rd World Tournament Goku is very good, but you actually need another character to potentially get your standby. I guess in this fight, we could probably get away with just Goku by himself. But remember, Goku's, like, his restriction is ridiculous. It's turn 6. So, my Goku will be able to use his standby on turn 7. Because it's not the 6th turn from the start of battle, it's the 6th turn from the start of turn, right? Now, I would love to put Krillin in slot 1. Obviously, we're going to be able to do that. But here, let's, of course, put 23rd World Tournament Goku in slot 1. Because that way... I would like to get Bulma her support, which we can do just like that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so for this rotation, we're going to get 23rd World Tournament Goku in slot 1, so of course he could build up his passive first. Remember, Krillin is really, really going to be effective here because he is supporting 23rd World Tournament Goku, who, I mean, if you're going to design a team around juicing 23rd World Tournament Goku, it's probably just going to be a very effective team. Just, you know, Earthbred Fighters, characters like Bulma, this Krillin, you know, Gohan and Piccolo. Like, you know, there's a lot of characters that we could, you know, again, sort of juice. Cord, hello? There's a lot of characters we could sort of juice, right? You know, like, design a team that works perfectly for them. And then it's like, it's a team where you die a lot or something like that, right? But then there's, you know, 23rd World Tournament Goku where we could build a nasty setup for him, and it's going to be crazy. Now, Krillin did this, but remember, yeah, bam, there we go. He gets 2 ki, 100% attack and defense, and a high chance to crit for 4 turns after receiving an attack, so that's now activated. So this guy, this behemoth here, he lowers attack, he supports World Tournament category allies, 2 ki, 40% attack and defense. He has 60% damage reduction in his kit. It's just a mockery. Like, compare what this Krillin does to, like, shitty-ass Dr. Gero and Dr. Mew. Or, like, loser Frost. Or loser Zarbuto, Rabanra, and Zerloin. You think they can stand up to Krillin? Hell no! No! The answer is no! They cannot! So... I mean, it's interesting, man, how good this Krillin is, right? Whoa, okay, hold on. Maybe I'll just do a quick pause, maybe reset my phone. This will make it work a little. I don't know. Like, it's not really the cord. It's just messing up. Hold on. We'll come right back. All right, we are back over here, and let's go ahead and take a look at what we have got. So we're going to be able to get LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku built up right here, which of course is going to help us out quite a bit. We'll be able to get his standby and stuff like that going. But yeah, what was the point we were talking about? Just how Krillin, he really is just leaps and bounds above most other band unit characters released this year. It's just, I mean, this is maybe a concerning thing this year, is that the major celebration characters just seemed so much better than, like, kind of like, you know, what people would refer to as the filler Dokkan Fest. I mean, probably the best filler Dokkan Fest, or, you know, LR, I guess, would be the Gohan and Piccolo, although I have soured on them quite a bit recently. I think that they're fine, and they have good abilities, but I would say that they're undertuned, this character. Like, if you put them in slot 3, which is where they're most effective, because you get their multiple turn support, which is busted as hell, but you do that, and you are at, they cannot take a hit. Like, it's not, you know, no bullshit, they can't take hits, just period. And, like, well, almost at all. So yeah, here, look at this rotation. Look at Krillin, man. I mean, he's got the huge damage reduction, right? Like, Krillin is no bitch. The one negative I guess we could talk about with Krillin is he is a nasty, dirty, naughty boy for no defense on his super attack effect. Krillin certainly is a, you know, I mean, he's good. He's already got a lot of defense. He does get 100% when performing a super attack, you know, from his passive as well. But, you know, that super attack effect, I always want it. I always want it no matter what. It's just going to make a massive difference in terms of defensive abilities, right? But again, Krillin does have a lot of damage reduction and stuff like that. Funny thing is, with this team, I feel like we're probably going to have a pretty... This is going to be a pretty easy run. Like, it's going to have... We're going to have to get killed by, like, Gohan and Piccolo getting hit. Oh, whoops.
みんなのスーパーサイヤパワー全部俺に分けてくれ。フルパワー状態のスーパーサイヤ人王だった。俺は絶対に負けねえ。悟空さんに早く気を。
Alrighty. So, hey, Oob, where's my orbs? Oob? Oob? Huh. Oh, this bastard, man. Should I just reset? What am I supposed to do with this? We have 2 orb changes on the rotation, and you couldn't tell if I would have told you. I think I'm gonna read. Look at this. What are we doing here? Come on. Ooh. 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 Well, it's not too much better, but the STR orbs change into int this time. I mean, here's the thing. If Oob does want to take a little bit of damage, that's not going to be the biggest deal ever. Because we do have Gohan and Piccolo next turn. Now, again, remember what I was talking about? How they cannot take a hit? Yeah, well, we might find that out very quick, fast, and in a hurry next rotation. So, I guess let's just hope that... the thing is that them not being able to take a hit, I guess, is not the biggest problem ever. If we're below 70% HP to where we can revive. But if we're not, that, of course, would be a significant issue for us. Alright, I think Oob will take damage here. Yeah, it's... Oob needs his... You know, Daddy needs his type orbs. That's not enough, though. Yeah, we're at, like, 79% HP. Remember, Gohan and Piccolo, we need them falling below 70% in order for them to revive. And I'm saying this, and I know I could picture someone going, well, that doesn't matter. STR Omega is nasty, dude. Like, he'll kill them from full health in slot 3. I might need to break up. Well, to be fair, we haven't revived yet anyway. Like, 23rd World Tournament Goku is not, like, God mode. Maybe I should have just brought the 8th anniversary LR, huh? Probably dumb. that the Gohan and Piccolo do not replace the GT Anniversary LR. Like, they're definitely light years over Gohan and Piccolo. They probably, it's probably better to just use them as a strictly revive option as well, too, now that I think about it. Because, like, at least with them, you could get the guaranteed revive. You get a couple of hits by turn 4. Like, you know you could get it. Gohan and Piccolo, their revive is not exactly tough to get. All you have to do is fall below 70%, but HP conditions are out of your control. Now, this is a perfect time for Krillin. Now, we do have Bulma support up. We're going to have Krillin. 23rd World Tournament, like, we got a lot of characters ready to go here. Yeah, and we're going to get the extra support. I mean, Goku is at 1,000,000 raw defense. That's pretty good. Keep in mind, by the way, that a lot of people would see 1,000,000 right there and they go, oh my god, like, he's so good. But, like, 1,000,000 is not... Okay, thanks, Gohan and Piccolo. Yeah, there's your Gohan and Piccolo, by the way. Yeah, thanks, kids. Alright, we eat this, but Krillin, I mean, Krillin is that guy. Yeah, we lost, by the way. Well, I'm glad I used Gohan and Piccolo, man. They suck. I hate them. They're a terrible character. Alright, I mean, I guess... Yeah, just don't bring this character next time. Okay, yeah, they're super good. Tremendous character. Alright, I'm actually so serious when I say I'm going to just replace them with Goku and Vegeta, the GT Anniversary LR, and we'll come right back in. Alright, we're back. And just in case anyone would have tried it either, Gohan and Piccolo would have died in slot 1 as well. If anyone is curious, Gohan and Piccolo would have died in slot 1. We could have put them in slot 2, and maybe we could have barely lived. Because remember, they do have damage. No. We were dead just by having them on the team on that turn. Because remember, they're terrible. Their damage reduction turns off the second you go under 70% HP. So we were dead. Yeah, that character is kind of... Every day that passes, I hate Gohan and Piccolo more. They're just not that good, unfortunately. Okay. So we'll do this. We'll just get some footage. This is going to be a little bit weird because Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I am not going to be keeping on rotation along with Krillin. But, you know, for now, we'll kind of just, you know, play with the cards we were dealt here. It's not like... I mean, we're going to be in a much better position in this run without Gohan and Piccolo. I don't know what I was thinking bringing them. Like, come on. Stupid. I don't know. I mean, I have no use for a character that just can't even stay on its feet at all. Like, Gohan will be solid against in Omega. I mean, yeah, I just, as time goes on, I just grow less fond of that character. And they're just squishiness. A revive character does not need, maybe I'm crazy, but they don't need to make a revive character. Like, all these revive characters, they kind of, like, slide in a moment of them being really weak. It works the best with this character, because you just swap into that Vegeta who, you know, you die to get the Spirit Bomb, and he's got the huge support while you're doing it. Right? Fine. But, like, all these other revive characters, I mean, they just make them so weak so they can die and you revive. I would much rather have just, like, a ridiculously strong character that will just, it'll just sort of naturally happen for you, right? Where, okay, like, you know, we naturally die and get the revive, rather than them artificially making a character defensively shit just to try and get the revive. Because it's like one of the value of revive characters is you have the whole rotation where anyone on the rotation dies and you can revive. Like, they don't need to make the characters weak, and, like, you don't need to make them weak so, oh, we could get the revive in, like, a Dokkan event or something like that. Like, who cares? But we need them better for the strongest fights. Alright, Gohan and Piccolo, I mean, that's a character. They're much better suited, believe it or not, I would argue, to Fusion Zamasu than they are to this Omega fight. Because against Fusion Zamasu, I mean, it's kind of out of your hands. You know, turn 2, you're under 70% HP. I mean, unless you have literally picture-perfect RNG, right? So, I guess that makes sense. I was going to cut, but I just started ranting, and now it looks like we're going to move into Omega in 2 seconds. Maybe we won't kill him here. I'm going to come back for our next rotation of STR Krillin against... STR Krillin against STR Omega. We'll come back for that. Again, we're not going to die this time because we took the frauds off the team. All right, here we go. All right. This is not really the greatest turn for us because we have not revived. We'll definitely be able to revive next turn, but we're going to need to make it through this turn first. Let's go ahead and transform. Let's get Oob out here. Let's see what he makes for us. Oh, that's actually quite good. I'm going to float Oob off. This gets the extra defense for 23rd World Tournament Goku, which of course is very good. I believe 23rd World Tournament Goku has almost no build-up whatsoever right now. So let's hit this. We have no chance. I mean, if Goku is not guarding, we have no chance of surviving the Super from Omega. Omega is too powerful. This STR Omega. I don't, like, that's it. Like, remember, I made the comment about 23rd World Tournament Goku having the million defense, which, you know, looks good. All right, Krillin, how do we do right here? Perfect test. Good. That's good. We'll take that. We'll take that. Strong banner unit for sure. Slot 1, he can go there and take that. That's pretty good. Because remember, if Omega would super... Krillin, after supering, gets 100% defense from his passive super attack. Like, passive... You know, his from super attack in his passive, right? If Omega supered first, Krillin would have the extra damage reduction to get him a 60% damage reduction. Goku is not guarding, but we will be okay. Yeah, Goku. Goku's a silly guy, again, if we're not going to get a revive off. And, I mean, that was Goku. I mean, that was a very advantageous spot for him. Bulma support, Oob support, and Krillin support. And Goku was taking hits like that, huh? Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and get our revive off, and go ahead and make 23rd World Tournament Goku just simply that guy.
元気をみんなの元気をくれこのままじゃオラ死ねねえんだくそー頼むぜカカロット俺に力をくれお前ら
Alright, so how do we want to operate here? By the way, I don't think we have a ton of attacks for future Gohan, but that's okay. It's not the biggest deal. Let's... I mean, I don't want to float Bulma off, do I? Let's just not mess... I'm just not even going to mess around. I'm gonna toss Vegeta out to die. I'm not even going to mess around. Like, it's like sometimes, you know, in the past, I've kind of, you know, done shenanigans before and paid for it. We'll just do this. We'll just throw him out, let him die. I would prefer that the Spirit Bomb finishes Omega here so we can move on to in Omega. Let's see what happens.
貴様の負けだまだまだ死ねねえなおめえをやっつけるまではな宇宙のみんなオラに元気を分けてくれサンキュー宇宙のみんな行くぜエリア
Awesome, that's really good for us. That means we can move over to Int Omega. So we have 23rd World Tournament Goku and well, we got oh damn! This is a turn I can get down with. Okay, well, I guess the friend one is full offense. At this point, we could probably, I mean, we could tell that the friend one has gotten hit a little bit more than mine has, or a little bit more built up. So we can go ahead and do this. This will work well. Now, again, here, this is what I was talking about, where Krillin is built in such a way where he accounts for the AoE attacks of Omega, right? So Omega is going to shoot out some AoEs before Krillin has a chance to attack. But he's got the damage, the extra damage reduction, so we're good. This is a very powerful turn. Yeah, both 23rd World Tournament Gokus could go absolutely crazy here. I mean, we could probably take half of Omega's health. Maybe more, depending upon what the Gokus do right here. So both Gokus have Bulma support. They're in God mode. and we have Krillin support, and of course Krillin, I mean, he has quite a few links active with the Gokus. Goku, of course, remember, is just, you know, kind of like baseline, super effective against all types against one enemy anyway. So even if he does not crit, he's still going to do very good damage. All right, so this is... I mean, this should work well for us. I'm expecting maybe 250k or less. Yeah, I figured, okay. Okay. I mean, that's certainly something we would take against Int Omega. Just shows how crazy Int Omega is, that he could do that much damage. Because that Goku, I mean, that Goku was certainly over 1 million defense at that point, right? I mean, I believe he was. That's 1 million defense with guard, I think. It's just because Omega debuffs you, right? Like, he doesn't just super you. He lowers your defense as well. Look at Krillin. Dude, Krillin is so crazy. And it's just like all of these major celebration characters so crazy, right? Golden Week, all the characters were good in Golden Week. Easy A Piccolo, LR Bulma. I mean, the worst character of Golden Week was probably Physical Tien. And Physical Tien is quite good. I think he's solid. He's a 50% dodge character. Could do a lot of damage. I think he's a solid unit. Maybe if there one thing to add Tien that they could have done, maybe a little bit support. But he's solid. It's just... Yeah, that was the point I made early in the video, and I think I got sidetracked. What are, like... Was this a thing last year? Where, kind of like... No, it wasn't. Where, like, the kind of, like, the in-between characters weren't as good. It was not the case last year. Because, the Gammas... Like, they were not a major celebration. Neither was Path to Power Kid Goku, or Yamcha, or Ginyu. Those are all non-major celebration characters who are ridiculous. I guess the difference is that, I mean, I would not call Metal Cooler a fumble. I mean, certainly he's still a character I would use even now. But the Goku and Vegeta, I will absolutely, we could call them a fumble all day long from part 2 of last year's Worldwide. But yeah, dude, the in-between characters in 2023, the non-major celebration characters, just bizarre how unimpressive a lot of them are. It's very weird. Pretty sure this fight is done. Like done. Because we could just go ahead and hit this. He's at full 24 key. They're full up. And then we could just pop Bulma's active. I mean, we saw Krillin. We saw a good Krillin look last turn. It's not like we're in dire need of more footage. Alright, so, what do we want to do here? Oh yeah, I know. We just hit this. Bye! Uh-oh. Alright, well, that's not gonna do very much, sir. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, you're gonna probably be a little bit disappointed, and... Oh, yeah! Uh-oh, goodbye, pussy. I love winning. Give us an additional super too, Daddy. Go ahead. No! My full additional build foiled again. But we should still kill. I mean, between them and Bulma, 15. Yeah, I think we're killing. So, there we go. You know, I wanted to get a little bit of respect on Krillin. Oh, they got an additional Noma. Maybe this isn't over. Okay. I guess we got pretty bad luck in terms of our hidden potential stuff here. Well, we got bad luck in terms of our additionals, because that... No, because this is the hidden potential, some additional super right here, and we got it. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, dude, look at the damage that they could do, huh? Like, this unit is so crazy. I'm sorry. The silliest thing I see nowadays is people trying to pretend that that unit is not absolutely just, like, raw top 4 unit in the game. Like, it's crazy. They're so stupid. That unit is just ridiculous. It still is kind of surprising. It does feel like a pretty big gap between them and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Although I suppose no gap will ever be as big as UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? By the way, I'm on record as saying I think they could fix Evolution Blue Vegeta so easily when he EZAs, man. I mean, they could go just disgusting with Evolution Blue Vegeta after he EZAs and make him really, because he's damage reduction character, right? So you have a damage reduction character, and we've also got UI Goku versus a dodge character. They're coming up. Let's have, we should just have Krillin finish this off, huh? This is the Krillin showcase here. Yeah, I mean, this can't bite us in the ass. Krillin does not get one-shotted here. No, Omega cannot one-shot him, so we're fine. Yep, because we could kill if Future Gohan's active, obviously, but without his passive up, he took a minute amount of damage right there. So he certainly is going to want that extra little bit of his passive up. But there we go. I mean, there's Krillin. Krillin is fantastic. Krillin is better than most of the Dokkan Fest this year. I mean, yeah, man, I don't know. I use Krillin, and it's like, damn, dude, like, is Krillin just, like, better than, like, Gohan and Piccolo, and 17 and 18, and Turles, and Super Trunks, and Kale, and all these characters? I feel like I'm, like, yeah, probably. Like, yeah, I would probably imagine so. That'd go for Amon and Raisin, too. Amon and Raisin, Krillin, like, they're very strong. Amon and Raisin, they are probably the best non-major celebration character this year. Amon and Raisin, probably. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.